Greetings everyone, my name is Greg. In this video, I am going to talk about Charlottesville. And I'm under the hypothesis right now, Charlottesville may have been a work. In wrestling terms, that means a setup. That it was prearranged, pre-planned, and the information, the evidence pointing in that direction is coming in. And it is quite interesting. I'm going to play something for you that I only heard part of myself, so part of this reaction will be with me hearing it for the first time. I only heard a few minutes of it when I was down with my girlfriend smoking a cigarette, and she said, "You may want to listen to this." And I heard part of it, and it got me thinking that Charlottesville may have been a work. In wrestling terms, you have a work is what is prearranged, what is in the script. A shoot is something that is real. Someone that is like a shoot interview. They are shooting, basically just giving you their unscripted viewpoint. The thing is, some, to use the term, shoot interviews type of thing, or shoot conversations, or even a shoot fight. That is one that's not arranged, that it's real, to use that term. I'm thinking, and it looks like the evidence is pointing to Charlottesville being a work, a setup. And that would mean that it's being possibly funded by George Soros and the same ones that did the hiring people to be paid protesters. That could be along the lines of what we're looking at with this. And if that is the case, this is as fake as silicone boobs. And it is being media driven to try and divide and try and cause a race war. This is something that I think everybody needs to be really aware of and really educated on, so that we don't fall into a trap that's being orchestrated for us to fall into. But here is this guy.
Why would buses line up in the same place and drop people off? Some of the people got on Black Lives Matter shirts, and some people got on KKK shirts. Now, when have you ever seen someone with a KKK shirt? Now, we know we see people with Black Lives Matter shirts, but when have you ever seen someone in a KKK shirt? And then why would, look.
Just to pause him for a second and give my take on that. I have never, in my 44 years of life, I have never seen someone wear a KKK shirt. Never. I have seen people, and they've been in the town that I live in the white robes of KKK, but never a KKK shirt. But let him continue.
She said these buses were bumper to bumper, dropped everybody off and took off. All the buses were the same. It was well orchestrated. Now, hey, I don't want to get missing after this. Alright? But I'm being honest on this, y'all. Back to back. Think now, think. Share this. Think and share this video. This was all set up. You understand? The whole thing. First of all, you're not going to have on a KKK t-shirt, and you're not going to have on a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, getting off the same brand of buses parked back to back. We're talking about bumper to bumper, not the same area, bumper to bumper. I'm glad that the woman who told me this is okay, because she was in that alley. It was not on the street where those people got hit. It was in an alley, and the only thing that stopped this guy was a parked car, not a car with somebody in it. Was a parked car. It was in an alley.
Now, one thing I'm not sure of, maybe he'll clarify it later, but it would really be revealing if people that were wearing both the KKK shirt and the Black Lives Matter shirt got off the same bus. If they were on the same bus, this is absolutely a work. This would be no different than pro wrestlers when they're not on camera or not in the ring, that they're friends and they're talking and they're getting along, but when showtime comes, they're bitter enemies. That's what this is looking like.
She's seen the 87-year-old man get hurt and the 70-year-old. They go to Charlottesville every day to eat lunch. This is what she's telling me now. And she's seen it. She said it's etched in her mind. I want to do a live interview with her probably tomorrow night. Etched in her mind. Back to back. 6 buses. Back to back. You telling me the KKK and Black Lives Matter are going to get on the same charter buses? Really? I might be some dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Something is going on. Y'all better start asking questions. These folks getting riled up. Hey, y'all seen it the other day when I showed y'all how it looks outside? Just go outside. It's not like that outside. You can see white and black getting along all the time, man. Go to the malls and stuff. Go to the stores in the area and all that. You see black and white folks very cordial and nice to each other. Somebody trying to make y'all divide for some reason.
Absolutely.
Now, I don't like Democrats. That is true. But I don't hate them. I mean, not that I can't sit down and talk to them. If you act ignorant, then I don't hate you because you're a Democrat. I hate you because you're an ignorant. But I don't like Democrats or the way that they move things, but I'm not going to bust you in your head. I'm not going to bust you in your head. No, I'm not. Because I might run into folks all the time and we talk. People you see here, we disagree with stuff. But we ain't going to bust each other in the head. We'll have a drink together and talk. Think about this, man. They're trying to make you all think that this world or that America is a certain way when it's not. Who is selling this, man? Who is selling this? And why are you buying it? Who's selling this and why are you buying it? 6 charter buses, same company, back to back. I wish somebody would have videos of this. But people, she said they came in quick, fast, and got out of there. They came in quick, same spot, not the same area. She said they were back to back. All these people got out. Some had on Black Lives Matter t-shirts. Some had on KKK t-shirts. Sounds like a daggone scene from Jerry Springer where you just put people together and watch the reaction and see what happens.
And correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, but it sounds like he's saying they were on the same bus, that they were intermingled on these 6 buses. Black Lives Matter and KKK supposed people, which makes me wonder if this goes back to the paid protesters thing. That could all of this be funded and be orchestrated by people like George Soros? I'm not trying to reach a conclusion. I'm asking questions. So don't anybody try saying in my comment section that I'm making a claim. I'm not. I'm asking questions. I'm raising things for you to think about. And if you have any evidence, either way, present it. By all means. In a sense, blow up the comment section on this. I don't care. Because this is also making me wonder, now that I'm hearing this, if the video that I did that is in the video I did on Is a Race War Coming, was that minute video a setup? Was that orchestrated as well? The script and everything, because it is almost too perfect to have the reaction that it does cause. Because this does make me think of pro wrestling. Because those that are the heel, They will say things that are scripted to have you hate them. But to let him continue.
Why would you put a KKK person on the stage with a Black Lives Matter person and not think nothing was going to happen?
Right.
Why would you do that? Unless you're looking for ratings or something to happen. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention, man. I'm glad she hit me up today, man, because I knew something fishy. That was an old term. I knew something fishy. I know something fishy going on. I know it was some straight up bull going on, and the reason why I'm not cursing on this because I don't want Facebook to have any kind of reason to cut this video off. I don't want them to have any kind of reason to take this video down. Spread this video, man. I'm telling y'all, something we need to start thinking of a way to beat the powers that are doing this.
Agreed.
And stop trying to beat ourselves up or beat each other up.
Agreed.
Because this is crazy. Because the next time it's going to get worse. And I wouldn't doubt it. I've heard of this before. Somebody told me about this before, similar to this. Pay attention in your area. If y'all see anything that's like this, video it. I know I said this before. It's been a couple of years ago something happened and people were bussed in to be violent. Pay attention, man. Y'all see this stuff going on, video it. And put it online and show people the world that it's not true. What's going on, what they're showing you. All the media is in on this, man. All of them. Except me, but I'm not really the media. I'm just Charles Patrick. Pay attention, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. And don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe trick. Don't do it.
Now, that is something I wanted to include that because I do feel that is right on the money. And his warning, I fully agree with him. I would point out the aspect of the paid protesters that you could go on Craigslist or whatnot and see ads for you could make $15 an hour to be a protester. I think this is the same type of shit. I think it's the same bullshit that is being done. And I wouldn't use the term of Jerry Springer. I would use more pro wrestling. Because I think in this case, pro wrestling fits far better. This is a work. This is scripted from, to use the term, writers that have come up and said, this is our agenda. This is the story we want to tell. And here's basically, here are your lines. You're the heel. And you're the face type of thing. I think it's the same type of work. I could be wrong, but all of the data and evidence that I'm seeing thus far is indicating this is a work. Which makes me wonder if the video that I did of Is a Race War Coming, is this a work? Are we being worked as far as the media and the government? And if we are, then I would say what we need to do is, like he had said, videotape, use social media, use the internet, use cell phones. The fact that we can record things at will, use it to our advantage, to expose what is going on and to give unequivocal evidence. As William Cooper had said, that he had said about have the evidence, have it clear, make it undeniable, because then you will truly be dangerous. And something to note with William Cooper, he had predicted back in June of 2001 that the fall guy for 9/11 would be Osama bin Laden. He named him. And William Cooper was executed in November of 2001. I don't think that's a coincidence. William Cooper was exposing what is going on. People need to get the word out, because I don't think we're at the race war type of thing. Because in my real life, and I walk out and I go out in public, I don't see the white versus black bullshit. I see black people. I have no problem with them. I get along with all of them that I see. I don't have any that I would dislike. And if there would be somebody that I would dislike, it wouldn't be because of the color of their skin. It would be because of what they're doing, the behaviors that they're doing. That's what I would have an issue with, not the color of their skin. I don't give two shits what color their skin is. It's what are they doing. And I think that is the case with black people as well. Because when I had my ex-girlfriend was black. One thing I know about the black community is they're very big on respect. They're very big on basically not being disrespected. So, logically, let's think logically, people. Black people are, I think by definition, very respect-driven. They want respect. And by that same token, they should themselves conduct themselves respectable. Because if you're behaving in a way that is not respectable, you can't really, logically, say that people are to respect you. So, it makes me wonder if this negative, the racist from black people, I'm sure there are some that are shoot racists and black. But I think the majority of what we're seeing is a work. That they're playing the role of a heel, largely because of the respect factor. It's one, because I had said to the girlfriend, her name was Princess, we were at a restaurant and I had seen on the menu honky eggs. And I said to her, one thing you would never see in a restaurant are nigger eggs. And she was, oh, you're absolutely right. That the outrage would be immediate. Now, I recognize things like honky eggs are a style of eggs that I think it started in the South. And in a sense, it shows you how comfortable white people are with terms that are derogatory to us. We don't care. Like, to use the term, the Jeffersons, that sitcom, they very rarely drop the N-bomb. Very rare. But they would drop a honky bomb and cracker bomb constantly. And I think it's because white people aren't as sensitive to those words. I could be wrong, but I've never looked at a pack of saltine crackers and been offended because it has crackers. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't fit me, so I don't care. But I think, I'm wondering how much of the racial bullshit is driven by an agenda. Be that agenda government-based and someone's being paid to be acting pissed off, or if it is based on a shoot type of thing. I think either way, we need to be aware and we need to get the message out of what's going on. Because I don't think, if we are vigilant and we document and we show that this is orchestrated, this is an agenda, this is, to use the term, an inside job, that it's being orchestrated for whatever purpose, I think we can disarm it and shame these people into changing their tactic, into changing and looking for something else. It might mean we have to put aside this aspect of never Trump. I don't really care for Trump. I think he is dangerous. He is a blowhard. But I also think he's a thorn in the side for people like George Soros And the Hillary, I don't like her. I haven't liked her for a long fucking time. I was smelling a rat back when Bill Clinton got a blowjob, because right before that, Hillary's law firm was in major shit. She was facing possible jail over, I think it was Whitewater or whatnot. There was a major scandal going on with her law firm. And then all of a sudden, Bill gets a blowjob and people forget about Hillary Clinton's issue and what was going on with that. That was wiped under the rug. And Bill Clinton's blowjob took over. I don't know. Clearly something with that did happen. But I'm partially wondering if Hillary was there pushing Monica's head down. Because it was really one of, this is to protect me type of thing. I don't buy the victim role in that. Because she's as dirty as the day is long. It's not a matter of race. This is a matter of the globe, to use the term, and I'm not real big on the aspect of the New World Order and that other shit, but there are people like George Soros that are billionaires that are having a clear agenda to try and divide the people. And this isn't just in the United States, this is going on worldwide. And I think we need to worldwide document, prove everything. Make it undeniable. Don't let them be able to get away with a false flag type of operation. Because if there would come to a civil war, those of us that are being vigilant, if we have the evidence is all you would need to have those that would be someone like me who is interested in fighting for freedom, for the Constitution, the rights of everybody. You show me the evidence, I'm right there with you. I don't care what color you are. If the evidence supports that the enemy is, to use the term, the government, so be it. That's what the evidence shows. I'm interested in the evidence. I'm interested in taking out those that want to do harm to this country. That is what I am about. And don't confuse my passion on this for anger. Don't be that goddamn retarded. If you're going to be a retard and try calling my passion anger, I'm just going to fucking ignore you because you're too goddamn stupid to get that what I am showing is passion for people. I care very deeply about people, not just a skin color. All people, everyone deserves to have the same rights. Male, female, white, black. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you identify as a man, woman, or fucking paperclip. I don't care. Those are stupid issues. This I think also gets into another aspect where we're being fucking played, is the aspect of trans and all that. Sure, there are some that might have that issue, but I don't think it's near as widespread as it's being made out to be. That may be another aspect of this. Don't let any bit of nonsense escape maybe the whiff of, is this a setup? Especially when it is so moronic, like the aspect of what bathroom someone goes to. These are stupid things. We're being played like we're fucking children. Don't fall for it. Don't let it pull you in. But feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Later, people.